I'ma take this drink up like it's my last. Like it's my last. Alright. Alrighty. Ooh, who's this random? Howdy, howdy.
I'll just keep the cord
Oh, it's her.
in the channel, if that's okay. It's too shallow near the pier. Hi, ma'am. And it's a jetty, by the way. Of course. Jetty. I prefer a good jetty to a pier any day. Jetty?
Something about the way she says it makes you want to sing.
Oh, jetty, oh, jetty. It's good to see you here, detectives. I only just arrived myself.
Okay.
What brings you here, madame?
Nothing, really. I've had my eye on this jetty for weeks now, so I decided to investigate it personally.
That. And she's also keeping an eye on you.
Spying has such a negative connotation. I did track your progress along. Then there's the matter of that little scamp in old lady clothes. She threatened to paint the cordelate she read. Like blood, you see. Well, I like it the way it is.
What is this? Destruction of property? Hooliganism?
No need. Lillian and I are getting on much better. For one, she appreciates the concept of rent. How do I like it?
Water drips down eaves of Eternite. The jetty below her feet creaks to the tune.
It's pornographically poor. The street
the
has
heck?
no name. All the men are dead or missing. And is that the carcass of a motor carriage over there? I'm surprised that woman hasn't put me to the sword yet. Maybe she...
Dark eyes survey the coast leading up to Martinez. Dull grey metal rests in her scabbard. A sword.
Fortunately for you, madame, the RCM is on the scene.
All right. Politics time. Let's react. Real men. Real politics. Real thoughts in your head.
Oh, I'm not frightened, officer. Do you know how they discovered this place? No, they're in Sealindian, Isola. I'm guessing you don't know then. Well, your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around 45% west of the river. 50 years of occupation have left these people in an oblivion of poverty. It's a pity. Most of these people will never know what this place means, this island of matter, or why they were ferried over in the first place. Remind me to tell you one day. For now, how can I assist you in this new location?
Do we?
I hear you have singled out a suspect and are in pursuit. This is cause for cautious...
This story she will tell only before she leaves, Martin.
Maybe there is something else I can assist you with while you're... I love you did.
Fast, observantly, she is memorizing your badge number.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious. What can I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter? I fear I've told you all... Is there anything... Oh? Of course, well, technically good. What...
There was a touch of discomfort there. She nods.
Of course. The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for... Yes, they were organized by Wild Pines. The contractors picked them up from Jamrock and drove them over. This is standard practice. The company reserves the right to man its stations. Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interest.
She's being sarcastic. Don't take her performance literally.
Of course not. Evrart is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood. He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin. Have you seen him? Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Evrart does. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues. The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, we are forced to cooperate with...
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our... And your opinion, detective, if I may ask. I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is... Thank you for being candid. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the wolf always hungers. I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore, or coming to work. Ever. Downright haunting, if you ask me. The Wild Pines suspected foul play, but what could they do? It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around...
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Of course.
Don't tell her you've met Everard right away. This time.
Of course. Anything to help. I am sorry to have been the bearer.
You take the legal documents out of the...
Yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
Healthy. We can't be by ourselves. We always need each other. Yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you. I just want you to know that if I could, I swear I'll go back. Everything go better. Whoa.
You're not sure about the melody, but it might be South Samaran.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts. I still have a golden ear. Come, come. Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill... No, not you personally. I meant the RCM. Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another. Locked him. He was brooding. Needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
Oh, the usual.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your...
Maybe they are afraid. Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even... I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage. And not a lot of houses. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us? Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately. This is my little cinder block town. I know...
She's being evasive. She knows something.
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect. We would appreciate your help.
Would you now? I know how this world works. And it doesn't work when people tell on each other. No, it's not like that, man. With him we called you. Right now, you just arrived by yourself, like a raven plucking at the window glass. There's not much to tell. People come and go. Now, was there something else?
I see, ma'am. I hope you don't mind if we look around in...
Ruby was here. You know it.
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack. I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM. No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You can stay there. Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the place.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
He's a little relieved you're no longer in that room. Should he? This environment encourages one thing, and one thing only.
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist. This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map.
The place is so pornographically poor, it's not even funny.
Here? For you? No, officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried. Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east. And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home. Lillian is tough. Tougher than the men here, at least. If it was, sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Don't have to look long to find these guys. Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell shock. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinder block houses. Shacks, the goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long.
She nods, rinsing another piece of...
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here?
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
Well, there's that music. Music from across the sea. It started a few days ago, and now it's blasting, even through the night. And now, suspicious-looking people are sneaking around the church.
Interesting. You could look into this ruckus if you have the time.
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins. An apartment complex, or some kind of I don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something. Before the war. I wasn't here then, you know. What of note? The old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed. No one. That's why it's closed. It was once a bustling place. But now, what catch we do bring in goes straight into a lorry for the dead. What? You're one of those real estate people with big plans? It used to be a supply depot, we think, sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's just, and now you know everything there is to know about this coast. Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're... Now it's your turn, Mr... Quite a handle you got there. So many titles. One of them, double.
She's got a couple of ranks herself. Honored chief and so on.
Eh? What's this about? Come now, I can't read all this scribble. Tell me what it says. Huh, I might be half blind, but it looks like part of the village is gonna be a street. The best part, the part we need to get out of our houses. I see Lillian's name is already here. The girl is too trusting. I've seen it all before. You think they've got our interests at heart? Rich men are always selling poor. Then the poor get pushed out of their homes and the rich get a little richer. That's the way it goes. So no, I don't trust the fat man, and neither should you.
In her mind, the Union is right-wing because Everard is fat. It's that simple, and there's no changing it. She speaks with the authority of a leader. Hers is the final word around here. She is headstrong, but there's a slight hesitation in there. You may be able to convince her.
Alright.
The scruffy-haired little boy
Ooh,
kicks a
Lillian's
stone.
twin.
He can't be more than 5 years old. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth. This one doesn't say anything.
Lily's our mum.
The stone kicker laughs suddenly. His head is too large for his shoulder. The other one laughs as well. Wow, so intellectually stimulating.
What bad people?
I don't think questioning 4-year-olds without their parents present.
Then we're definitely doing it. The stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that...
He looks just like me.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother, the rock kicker, was just being shy. But now he's enthusiastic again.
You're bad with kids. Maybe I am. Now, how about some actual police work? We are not getting any...
That's it.
Hello, mister.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
Yes, I am. Little Lily. You know my mom? That's nice. My mom is great. She's never angry or anything. Yes. They don't want to play with me. They're older and play outside. They look the same. They look identical. a grouse.
You might be able to get on Gart's good side if you make up for the skewer you broke.
I don't know. Sure. I mean, you already took it. I don't like it anyway. It looks angry. It's Lammy. He's my friend. So...
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing.
Lammy usually doesn't like strangers. But you're also fuzzy, like Lammy. Luby. Raluby. My mom tells me I'm a big girl, but she doesn't know that I can't say Earl. Or like, sometimes I can, but then Uller.
Kids.
Bye!
Bro, this kid gave me nothing. What the heck is going on here?
Hey, Tequila! Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
Hold up. What the heck is Pilsner? Oh, it's a beer.
So what's happening? Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the...
He says it like it's obviously your name. Like you... Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
Things aren't going super well for Idiot Doom Spiral either. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies. We are saving the...
Please! Please don't go! Don't go!
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. So now, it's a pirate's life for me. Can't really remember seeing any women after losing my keys.
It's a touchy topic. He hasn't got laid in ages. He really has no idea who...
It's you. We've met before. Don't you remember?
No, you sure don't.
Maybe. You look like you want to know how to...
Tequila. Tequila Sunset. Something ominous there.
Let me take a sip to moisten up my chords. Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday. And by Tequila Sunset, hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is yours. You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer. And that it would be really fucked up if...
Oh yeah, that's totally your style. The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can.
Hey, man, I'm not judging. This life's a valley of woes. Some of the highest Either way, it was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, got our drink on. Nothing remarkable. One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of ding. Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in. Anyway, there was a brief silence. A gasp of silence, if you will. Followed by a real commotion. We heard sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcohol. What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. The time hath come! So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, the time hath come for Tequila Sunset, the end of all things! After which, your reality contracted. You jammed the pedal, plowed. We ran towards the ice, whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit. Like some kind of sea monster. When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car.
In this way, you and your motor carriage have a lot in common.
Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to. We asked about the whole Tequila Sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now and insisted that we all call you that from then on. No, that's just what your mother called you. Hours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, how they're beautiful and also whores and so on. How one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
Wow, that's quite a story.
Yeah, I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct.
If you only knew.
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real.
Please, don't open that door.
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here.
Abigail!
It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit. Beside your gun and your badge, you said something about your hope, or... In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage, too? You told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers.
It's more like you were cramping theirs.
No specifics, though. Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. And
A lot of cops go solo and hermit once they reach that level of alcohol.
It's not meant as a joke. He's sorry for the hermit cop.
yeah, you kept talking about how the coal mine owners were fucking us all over, just like that woman fucked you. I didn't agree with you, by the way. The spectral hand of the market makes sure everyone gets exactly what they deserve. You kept apologizing for being such a bad cop. And you also kept pausing to knock the heel of your hand against your temples, saying, "Stupid, stupid, stupid." It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs. Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking storyteller. Right. Why not? Better. It depends, really.
The gleam in his eyes and the slouch in his posture is... You might get scammed here.
I don't want it, man. I need it. So, have you got anything for good old idiot Doom Spiral? A bottle for a story. In that case, I'm not a storyteller. You too.
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy? So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine. Oh. The system's been good to old Rosemary here, and I'm milking her like a bitch goat in the backyard. You see, friend, man makes his own luck, and I made mine real good. Got my hands on 3 bottles of liquor exquise, sold 2 to the fellows around here, and bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. And look at me now, I've got everyone on my hook.
The hook? Where is it? I can't see it.
Hook 'em and cook 'em, huh? Aye, by amphetamine I mean speed. Aye, that's what I said. Good, my man. Now what can I offer you? See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture. You know, it's funny, actually. What?
Keep him talking.
This guy. Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The goods. I got one of those scientific ampoules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep 'em, man. Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go. It really isn't. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of hell. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor. Those arseholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all. But the idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to like 3 cans of this blue medicinal.
Alright, I'm done
stuff
talking
in
to
the
this
back
guy.
room. Threw the snakes out and voila. What's left is this beautiful blue stuff. 90...
Snakes or intestinal worms?
2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real, if you want it. Yeah, be careful. It's extremely flat.
Feels like someone set a mustard field ablaze right inside your nose, then drenched it in all fairness, that might be attributed to the retrograde.
So, what's the deal, friend? Want the spirits? 3 real and it's yours.
That's a much more reasonable price right there. Makes sense now.
In the civilized world, it's a custom to tip the shopkeep, friend. But...
Alright, talk to this guy. Don't worry, wasn't planning on it. Is this the guy that... Is this the husband, though?
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call Abigail. Abigail. Don't you fucking call Abigail.
Poor Abigail.
You're not going to get anything out of it. Never thought you'd see such a thing in your life. But this guy's a little too drunk.
Abigail? Don't call Abigail.
The man hiccups, then mumbles something unintelligible. He snorts and beckons you to lean in closer. He waves his hand as if shooing you away, all the while murmuring something. He snorts.
Don't call Abigail. Don't call Abigail. Don't you fucking call her. Hear me? Abigail? Don't call.
There was little chance he'd be a relaxed.
Poor Abby.
The light vanishes inside the concrete slit. The structure goes deep under the earth. Maybe it's just a storm drain for the sewer.
No idea. Could be connected to one of the buildings around here. We might find her down somewhere. There's an old storm drain system beneath Martinez that's most... In conclusion, she could be under... I hope not.
There's no echo, and no answer.
Oh, that's quick travel? Why is nothing happening? Oh, okay. Bro, this is not quick travel. I can't quick travel this joint.
The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and wind.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your new living arrangement and look for any signs of... After we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the whirling and
The key turns with a satisfying... Now that you've acquired some stimulants, it's time for a little pick-me-up. Time to detect. It'll make you into more than that. A mega cop. This is your modus operandi. See? That's your problem. A lack of confidence. It's not ideal, no. But you need the zeal. You raise the peptide bottle, press one nostril closed, and inhale furiously with the other. The rush is almost immediate. It tastes bitter and caustic, and stings a bit inside your nose. Now the taste is slowly receding into your throat. The rush is growing in intensity, your little heart pounding like a bird in a cage. And, let's be honest, there's a little chest pain. The good kind. You could work with this high. Like, literally work. Solve the case. Whoa, this shit is strong. This shit is disco. To this. You kidding? There are downsides to not. There are massive downsides. It's a potent neurotoxin. You're turning yourself into a frayed idiot. Spring. Everything is clearer.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a speed button. Speed gives +1 to motoric skills.
Hear that? Magnesium. The magnesium levels in your blood are dangerously low. It's about the low magnesium levels and not the high alcohol levels. Yeah, the other things. Yes, and it's critical. Look at yourself. You need to get so magged up. You've probably had 2 heart attacks and a minor stroke already. And the only prescription is insane and... Yes, if you want to live, you need to evolve. You need to transcend. Just remember, it's not the alcohol, and it's certainly not the dextroamphetamine, nor pyrrolidone. Nor smoking for 40 years. It's the lack of magnesium. As you look at the floorboards in this corner of the shack, the edge of a floorboard next to it looks scratched. Hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You can barely make out the mixture of sand and sawdust below. Nothing particular catches your eye. Looks like something bad. Someone's night thoughts. A last resort. You stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like outside. Fine dust. And then a small cylindrical object. You pull it out. A 9mm bullet, to be exact. Fit. The floorboard doesn't care. But maybe holding the bullet, you get the feeling this isn't ammunition against you. An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, adorned with the expression. On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside. The water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red. A fresh start looms ahead. On the table, you see a bowl of water. Like an artist with a brush or a master swordsman, you use the small mirror and the sharp blade chafes against your skin, producing a scratching sound. The surface underneath, they feel so smooth, surprisingly so. A feeling of freshness overcomes you, as if you just came from a... The water reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. Despite the bulb, you almost look like... The beardless nature of your cheeks makes the expression seem... An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see a An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see your reflection in it. The expression. The bed is comforting.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with? Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the...
It's really in her best in...
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope...
It's really...
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope...
Logic and reason won't work on this old bat. Better go for shameless emotional manipulation. Does this feel like a good thing, though?
What do you mean? What's going to happen? I raised my own kids in this village, and they are doing fine for themselves. No, they moved to Faubourg for work. Well, I imagine they'll grow up and leave too.
You've got her. Now just reel her in.
Then,
Wait. Let her come to it herself.
I don't believe the Fat Man's Youth Center is going to change anything. But I won't be around much longer anyway. Not with the dampness in my bones. If they want to take a chance, who am I to stop them? Did you say something?
Reluctantly, she takes the pen from your hand.
See that you didn't just get us all screwed. I might be hot.
Let's go, Melit.
He's not dissatisfied with you, but with himself.
Huh? I like to see him try. If
That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. She doesn't seem surprised.
Get out of here, trying to ruin my day. And that I wield an army of drunks. Do not underestimate the effect of such a force if it's pointed to. Damn that girl.
And without anger, a long and harsh life has taught her not to buckle under pressure.
But you didn't put it there, did you?
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant. Yes, I let my room to that Ruby girl. As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. She came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry. What has she gotten herself into, that girl?
She seems genuinely worried about her previous tenant. She's seen her hiding out from trouble before.
That's for the police to find out. Right then. Please answer each question to the best of your ability. I'm sure we have a few.
Yes, early with the dogs.
She probably heard the lieutenant's Kanema drive by, and it woke her up, just like it did you.
Yes. That is a downside of having a 130 kilowatt engine. It lets the bad guys know.
I cleaned it, like I... No.
The truth, sire.
She's good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman.
Did she talk to you much during her last stay?
No, she was mostly silent this time. She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines, but this, how would I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent. She doesn't go out.
You could ask her about your hunch, that it was a desperate measure.
Do tell. Exit from what?
The lieutenant stops writing for a moment.
No, she's a fighter.
She really believes that.
Not that I know of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape millions she'd made. Although I guess she was pretty handy with the mechanical and technical stuff. Even fixed the heater in the shack. I don't know. Further up the coast, she tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched.
It's a peninsula. She might be trapped.
You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. You?
I wouldn't worry about that, ma'am. We are persistent.
Are you sure you'd rather stay here? Get a nice cozy fire going in the heater? Seems like a better...
No, you can do it. You still have behind the cinder block houses. Old pre-war ruins rise to the sky like dark.
One thing, officer. If you do find her...
She really means it. It's an honest plea.
She's a good girl. Whatever she's gotten herself mixed up in.
You take the legal document. This Post Levantorie mail collection box has been heavily. A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM emerged. You drop the white envelope in the darkness. About a week's worth of mail as collected in there, for good or ill.
Let's go back to Everard. This better be worth it after what we did.
Alright, we're making some good progress.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever. Remember, Leo, all items on the list, the drawers.
Alright. Go to Everard, or whatever his name is. Let him know what I did. I feel like a terrible person, but hey. I have a case to be doing. Anything to get the job done. Can I go up? Here we go. Anything to get the job done, but if it means hurting people, so be it.
Mr. Dubois, every worker... To hell with it. Every worker is white. Now, what can I do for you today?
Alright.
The Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course. I already knew this. My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way.
That wasn't enough to level
You've
up.
done a
I was about to
great
say.
thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a future and proven to be a true man of the left. I can finally... You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi.
I do not trust you at all.
We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your...
Hear that? You did it the honest way. You got the real signatures, and now he's happy. Well done. We would have preferred trickery, but the choice was yours, sire. As always. You are the liege, and you're in.
Order it. You know my men didn't kill him. They told you. It was a happy accident. You know how it is. No one takes the initiative. If I wanted him dead, I would have had to do it myself. And I'm too fat for that. Why a war, of course.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war. Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all, the more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in. Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that... We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're gonna take all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
The word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. He doesn't swear often.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her ass. Tits from her arsehole.
Actually, no. It's not.
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't. It's already happening. No idea. Could have been his own mother for all I know. If you ever find the guy, give it...
He really doesn't know. The guy, huh?
I don't. I told you it could have been his own mother. I'm pretty sure it wasn't anyone from the Union. Maybe it was the mob. Or maybe he...
He really doesn't.
2,372. Plus...
2,373 is a sizable contingent for a labor organization in Revachol. And they're all well motivated. At least the ones you've seen.
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of...
Clients would take a well-known multinational conglomerate over a local mobster any day.
Sure, some will go, but mark my words. The company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of... With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
That's drugs.
Drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Samaran East.
I'm sure.
You don't need to be colonialist about it. All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about.
Wow. A neurochemical. Psychoactive labor uprising stroke hostile takeover.
The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad. Has bad optics. May be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his Benefed, and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperidone.
Benefed is a children's cold medicine, usually apricot-flavored. And risperidone is used to treat...
And the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidone.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned. But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure...
He's basically admitting to it.
It's also far removed from my men and the people of Martin. Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbour's turnover, just like the harbour is, but a small part of Martin. Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks and steel welders who want to weld steel. I'm going to unite them all into one economic body. We're going to incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's going to
Oh no, that is not so good.
And everyone's going to pull their weight. Harry, the future I have in store for Martinez will have all the macho aesthetics you love so much. The crowns, the...
Oh yeah, skull and bones. Skull and bones on the Revacholian flag. The Revacholian Death Squad.
We're way past specific Union members now. This is the big time. You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters.
There's something different about him now. He's more vibrant, more alive in his...
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me. An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry...
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like... The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debardeurs Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at...
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of...
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry.
There it is again. The pigs.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for any...
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Harry! By now, you should know I would never do anything tricky like that. However, well, let's just say there'll be freshly renovated buildings near the roundabout where those poor people can finally enjoy a significant uptick in quality of life.
He proudly spreads his hands to demonstrate the size of the palace.
So the village is doomed.
You were there, you saw the place, a wasteland, there's nothing left. But mark my words, officer, reset. I have big plans for Martinez, and they do not include humans living in those pig sheds on the coast. Harry, imagine a youth center
I just
supermarket
gentrified
church
the mess out of that
complex,
place.
employing hundreds, no, thousands of people. The coast will be lit up with enterprise and life. Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake. It's time to move on. Yes, I do. I got the center, I got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years, I'll get the church too. The wheels are already turning, Harry. The wheels of...
There is true indignation in his voice when he speaks about the state of things. The pain is true. He's seen kids do worse than that.
Damn right I am, Harry. I'm gonna make the working man as rich as she is one day. That's my job. Just like yours is to keep the peace. Great, Harry, great. I think we've truly built a bridge between Martinez and this has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but...
Oh, hey, mister. I'm not gonna bother you with a long greeting. Mr. Everett doesn't really want me to talk to people about union guys. But who did you want to talk about? Mr. Edgar is Mr. Everett's brother. He looks a bit younger, he does. But a very smart fellow. Very smart fellow indeed. He's away on some union business. Not even in Revershaw, they say. All kinds of places he visits. Him and his brother both do when they're on a vacation. Right now, it's Mr. Everett's turn to look after the union. But last year he spent a whole winter and left with the first autumn rains and didn't come back before the trees were green again.
South Safari. A lot of bulk chemical manufacturing going on there. A lot of cargo.
Who the heck?
He's a union man through and through. Good guy. He's very calm. Honestly, I don't know what he does for us, but it must be important because everybody likes him. Yes, they do. Whoa, he's really something. He doesn't talk much to me usually, but when he does, I don't really understand most of what he's... Once he said he's a dragon to this mob fellow who came picking a fight with some union men. I think he really believes Jean-Luc was a dragon because he ran right off. Another time he almost killed another guy. Oh, Titus is a longshoreman through and through. He was born on a boat, they say. His veins are probably filled with salt water, I tell you. Nice, friendly sort, old Titus is. I'd best not. I mean, I could, but I don't think Mr. Everett would like it very much. You better ask him yourself, mister. The night guard? Ooh, he's a peculiar fellow. He's the strong, silent type you could... We talk all the time, but I don't really know much about him. He plays petanque with my old human studies teacher, Mr. Martin, down at the plaza. I think he's the only fellow who actually knows old Renee. They lived on the same street their entire lives. Even dated the same girl on and off for as long as I can remember. Strange fellows. Mr. Martin was always real nice to me in school. I remember once. Mr. Martin, yes. Don't really remember much about him. I was just a boy back then. Sure, mister. What?
Alright. What do I want to upgrade? What do I care for? What do I want to upgrade? Let's see. I like rhetoric. What happened? 94%. I can't quick travel? I want to quick travel. Let me quick travel. Okay, I guess not. That's fine.
Hola, Wandering Man.
Bro, let me go down the stairs. Is this the dude I'm thinking about?
Found yourself a little something from my wardrobe. You can keep it. I don't mind. I can appreciate beauty when I see it. Blend in where? At Carnival? Bye-bye, Jean d'Arc.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real? Then why are you wasting my time and your... What is this thing? Okay, well, this is actually a nice bird. I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess?
People just don't know how to accept gifts. Especially...
I feel good about our work here today. It's
not actually about that.
I just want a quick travel. Let me quick travel. There we go. Did I have something else to say to her?
There's a gap where the name of that song should be. You should ask her about it right now.
Yes, I can't really sleep anymore. Only a few hours a night. My suggestion is don't. Don't go any older than you already are. A lullaby my mother used to sing. Surrender to the night.
That's kind of grim for a children's song, even if it is.
Yes, it does. What more do you want? Yes.
Alright, that's enough of that. Let's see.
A drop in temperature, an easy flow of air, an empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare, unjammed, chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion has opened a hole. The road is smooth and motley. Craters filled with a tub warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes while radio waves transmit the lottery numbers. Number 312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give them. The bus craters pocked the surface. Children played in them until heavy trucks full of black pitch rolled in. The wind moves the aerosol.
Can't go that way. Oh, it's them again. I haven't gone the other way yet. Bro, let me go.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles.
In this yard?
He's assessing the situation. How long ago was it?
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscur. For cheap. It didn't work out. A black bloc. A part of the city left unrenovated after the war. Or one that has fallen to gang violence. Or has become inhospitable in some other way.
On aerial photos, block obscures look like dark squares. Hence the...
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the... Yes, for you to pick up as part of the Jamrock Shuffle.
It's not meant as an...
We should move. I don't think our suspect is...
Alright, can't go this way. That actually helps a lot because I didn't feel like searching this whole big area yet. Is there anything else to say to Lillian? Besides, like,
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer? Aye, the sea's gonna calm down. Oh, that's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
I think I might.
This calls for a funeral, if you ask me. Aye. Feels deserved. And why so?
Life World. Someone's been reading up on last century got...
Oh yeah? Take it...
That's all we have time for right now anyway. Come back here in June and see how... Yes, that...
You like the Capri funeral idea? Oh yes, she does. You need to get your drink on. There is no other way for human beings to procreate. Not after 6,000 years.
Okay. Where's this going? Absurdly and pointedly phrased.
She doesn't even understand. You asked her out. Perhaps you're too sober.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it.
Oh yes, she does. You need to get your drink on. There is no other way for human beings.
What? Funny. Funny sailor jokes.
Great. It's okay. She just hasn't figured out how these things work between us.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it.
Oh yes, she does. You need to get your drink on. There is no other way for human beings to procreate.
Now, there's a whole shipment of big words. May mankind be plenty...
She doesn't even understand.
I wanted to say it in a way where she understands exactly what I'm saying and I get rejected.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel...
Oh yes, she does. You need to get your drink on.
Alcohol? Connect.
She doesn't even understand.
Bro. So no matter what I do, she just doesn't understand. Hold on, let me try the first option one more time, and I think there was like something else.
The sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel...
Oh yes, she does.
Okay. Absurdly...
She doesn't even understand.
Okay.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Oh. A takeover? Taking it?
Like a cancer of the blood.
Then we're talking about a war. Evrart needs to let me into the harbor at once. We need to talk about this. An insane goal. Cronell has 1,000 men on their payroll. The next batch will be a platoon of 20 men and a gunship.
I've seen the Union's forces. They are better organized than these mercenaries. They also have the support of the people of Revache. It will take more than Cronell to wipe them out. Wild Pines will need to... I am sure you have the money. The question is...
What do you suggest I do? Everything affects the decision.
Officer?
Of course. Your job is to clean up after them. What will I do?
Her arms fall to her.
Did I ever tell you how they discovered this Isola? During our talks? It may be the only break we've ever caught as a species. The nations who colonized this Isola called theirs Muindi, the world. It was all they knew. All they thought would be. That there would be something more was a gamble, akin to another world, or life. The Pale was thought to be impregnable, perpetual. Irene la Navigateur, the Queen of Suren, sent 8 expeditions, one after the other, into the mass at the edge of the world.
Each of those expeditions would have been led by an admiral. Sounds like a purge. like she was purging her political rivals.
There was no precedent for such an undertaking. People thought she... Until after years of trial and error, and the development of a strict psychological regime imitating the creation process...
Called Volta Doma, or Return from the Sea.
The 8th expedition returned, sane and intact. They told of a new continent of matter. They told the Queen and her counselor, Dolores Day, that the Pale had begun to condense, day after day, slowly raining down until it formed a vast ocean. The phenomenon has never again been encountered. For a time, the crew thought they were experiencing a hallucination, but they could not. They were sane and conscious, as islands began to appear on the horizon. There are 78,000...
You've thought it a million times.
A total shift in human comprehension of reality. On the second day, a great skua was shot down above the flagship Elysium. 4 years later, the Queen's Counselor was proclaimed Her Innocence Dolores Day, the elected world spirit. The age of humanism, internationalism, and parliamentary rule followed. On Caillou, the Pebble, the largest of the fertile, uninhabited islands of the northeast, in the first living, autonomous organism.
Ooh.
Proof of reality. It's the symbol of Insulinde, detective. The coat of arms of the suzerain and the wings on the crest of the commune. In your defense, it is a nasty creature who plucks food from the throats of lesser birds. Yet much like Revachol, it is all... The nations of Mundi proceeded to discover 5 more Isolae. Or they discovered us, but these others weren't uninhabited. We had to kill people there.
Whoa.
Wipe out indigenous populations.
That's hate.
Gunboat economies. Or they came to do the same for us. Or had done. There was no one but the skua, the Liliat Sea, and the Blood Beach, and the River Esperance. It was the new world. The Mondials used revolution. Poverty. It is.
The gangs will run wild, jacking motor carriages, ferrying amphetamines through Coal City.
I will surrender Terminal B to the Union.
She puts her hand in the rain. She's silent for a second.
We will see.
Ma'am, this may well unravel property law this side of the river. If that occurs, we may never see the end of this kind of confrontation. The next time there will be 2 strikes, then 4.
What happens will happen. The age of capital has only begun. I will talk to my employers in person. We will amputate and cauterize Martinez. If you handle the situation on the ground.
There are no employers. She's a member of the board. Probably a partner.
You are the citizens' militia. There are no superiors.
That's right, detective. And next time, you should confer with them before you go...
Despite his words, he's not really sure whether events are already in motion. Whether your actions accelerated or momentarily retarded their progress. Even the lieutenant cannot really say.
I have not deceived you. I showed you who I was. Rejoice Layton. Yes, Mr. Clare has a 2-month head start. I can't let it grow any bigger. Keep the peace, and I...
How far along is Crenell's investigation?
The confrontation is imminent. They have followed in your footsteps. As your investigation reaches a climax, so does theirs. They are your shadow. Arm yourselves. Armor yourselves. Protect their targets. Violence may be unavoidable, but we can limit the casualties. Soon. I do not know precisely. They have cut off all communication, you see. They know I've been feeding you information. One last thing, Lieutenant Dubois.
That's me.
I've given the matter much thought and come to this conclusion. You're not an amnesiac. You're insane.
Oh, okay.
I know, because I, too, am insane. I just hide my illness better. And I'm rich. No, detective. No one's as insane as you.
Don't worry, madame. I am very sick.
I'm overexposed, baby. My travels take me through the Pale dozens of times a year.
She would die to return to it. The Pale, the past, anything one can return to.
The same strict psychological regimen the 8th Admiral developed when he crossed the Pale and discovered this Isola, the Volta do Mar. It's used by inter-Islary travelers and other troubled souls.
You could use a little of it yourself.
Watch out for yourselves. They will strike soon.
The lieutenant watches her boat grow smaller on the bay. Its white sails fluttering. You wonder what Everard has to say about this.
I'll come back to them tomorrow.
Date of birth generator. You were born in the year 07. In the last year of the commune
Oh, am I
of Rivershire,
44?
right before it fell, in the old military hospital on the ground floor, where people usually came to die during a snowstorm. The revolution had about 1 year left to go, and the fires were still burning bright. There were explosions in the blizzard. This was 44 years ago. You are 44 years old. The bloating might never leave your face, but beneath it, you still have some years. You still have some hope.
Yeah, so this dude was telling me I wasn't 40-something. I literally guessed I'm probably 40-something. And this dude, Kitsuraga, whatever, was telling me I'm definitely way older than that. Alright, buddy. I don't like this guy. I have to be on the other side for that. What the? How big is this place? I'll come talk to y'all in a second. They said past the fish. The church is this way, right? What is this?
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone. You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
That's just another payphone. What the heck is going on over here?
Hands where I can see them.
Oh.
Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands. Right now!
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show.
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
You shouldn't be here. Something's very wrong with her. She's completely out of control.
Failure to comply. Suspect is displaying aggression. Officer, under duress! Officer, under duress! I am the police. Don't move. Don't move. Hands on your head. Suspect is armed and dangerous. Suspect is on the loose. Suspect at large. Officer, administer street justice at our own peril. That one extra lick with a baton or extra knee strike above was what was actually required. Suspect is under control. Suspect is under control.
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her off.
You'll have to go for the gun sooner or later. Perhaps you can learn crucial facts before you do.
We can't leave. A delirious civilian is pointing a firearm at us. Your firearm. You need to solve this.
Dang it.
Officer, there is no way I'm leaving it like this.
The lieutenant nods.
Bro,
His eyes stay
I was
on
gonna
the
save
swinging
it. I was
firearm.
gonna save so I could come back and, like, not get killed.
Officer in need of assistance! Suspect at large! Get on the ground!
Ma'am, please. We want to help you, but you need to lower that weapon.
Disturbance reported. Authorized deadly force. Sector, take the shot! Big red key! Big red key!
Big red key? That's code for the battering ram. Cop talk. You know this.
It's the goddamn police, shitbag! Hug the pavement! You're under arrest! Back up! Back up! Back up! Status unconfirmed!
You are? Mr. Moran? No,
Aggravated assault! Man down! Suspect on foot!
There's a scenario unfolding in her head right now. It has nothing to do with what's happening here.
What's the situation,
Just psychosis.
Law enforcement compromised! Impersonating a police officer!
Does she not believe you two are actually police officers?
License and registration! License and registration! Come in, dispatch! Sector!
It's not a code. Just, she's losing it. One twitch and there will be blood.
Bro, I can't do that.
Officer, there is no way I'm leaving it like...
The lieutenant nods.
I can't do... Bro,
His
I'm going to
eyes
fail
stay
this.
on the swaying firearm.
I'm going to fail this.
Officer, there is...
Confined quarters! Assailant coming at me! Split-second decision! Fire at will!
God, I almost blew her head off.
what is this? This isn't police issue. Police weapons. Bullets. This isn't real. Police guns always have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me then?
She looks devastated. Grab the gun. Right now. This might be your only chance.
No one ever cares anymore.
Oh, well. We need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to...
She's in a stupor. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. Could be days when they get like this. Honestly, I don't know. Dementia, probably. Dementia and Channel 8. And loneliness. There's a bit more to this than that. But right now, we need to decide what to do with her. I don't think there's any need for that. In her current state, and without the gun, we could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family. Okay, that settles it. I'll contact my station after we wrap it up for the day. We can contact the sanitarium and handle the logistics. But I think we're done here for now.
Please, leave the radio on.
Reflex to what? Being left alone? She stands motionless. Just a heap of clothes.
Alright, we somehow got through that.
The woman stands slumped. She is one of those things, a police cap. She doesn't even flinch as you reach out and disentangle the familiar...
Oh, is that yours?
The lieutenant nods. The old woman doesn't react to your touch. The old woman, the old woman.
Ooh, money.
The smell. It's awful and familiar. It doesn't help. Keep it in now. Don't overreact. Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency. That something cold. It is death. It must be. The lieutenant has already... There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in 2 empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and
a tragedy.
He shakes his head with genuine sadness. Whoever tossed it here was a heavy. Red Astra is the black market version of Astra cigarettes, known for their heart. Now, this makes partying look bad. Still, don't let it sway you. You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it as well. It's no older than a day or two. A man lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Half of his body has slipped between the cracked boardwalk, starting with the right leg. The fall...
Hold on. Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days. No longer.
Another dead body. Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe. He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket. The leather jacket suits him well. A cool leather jacket with a bolt of blue. Oh no. This sounds terribly familiar. You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into 2. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
Good.
Dang.
We should take a look at that library card.
Dang, that's that lady's husband.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is You have to be quite inebriated to fall that bad. Well over a liter of pure ethanol. Or maybe it was just dark. His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his mustache. Height, 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair. Stout. He was confused when he died. Confused and alone, most likely. There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky. This is what killed him.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you? Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
They screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to say whether the dead man's weight was the... He could have easily disappeared into the sea through that hole. A .75 liter Tallulah vodka. It's mid-market spirits, with a slight touch of menthol.
Tear all around us.
Rubowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape. The blackness of death.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum.
The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind.
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. But that's just a lazy assumption.
A dead working-class man with a bottle in his hand? Don't deceive yourself.
The woman you met at the book stand? Why do you think it's her husband? The bright blue lining? Well, he's definitely someone's husband. Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive. Oh yes. Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure. What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. It's
sometimes a kebab.
No, I don't see anything that points in that direction. For now...
Yes, but what if there's a killer on the loose? 2 suspicious deaths in such a short time frame.
Without any further evidence, yes. They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that... Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away. All it does is keep the city... It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure. Although, from where I stand, I can see 2 options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to... A field autopsy isn't necessary if the cause of death... I'd say we should just write down head trauma and leave it at that. Let's keep this detour as short as possible. The sooner we get back to finding Ruby, the better. Maybe, but we don't really have much time or resources to spare. The guys at processing will take care of the rest. No need to rush.
Alright, I'm getting off.